old Farmer Briggs didn't scare easily. Not after 70 years on the same patch of land. But that morning, when he stepped into his old barn to check the hay bales, he felt something wrong. Rusty, his loyal old dog, froze at the doorway, nose twitching, tail stiff. "Come on, boy," Briggs murmured. "Ain't nothing in here but dust." But Rusty wouldn't move. Briggs sighed and walked in alone, and that's when he saw them. Letters, dozens of them. Stuffed under an old toolbox, edges curled, paper yellowed by time. Some were tied with twine, some sealed, some torn open like someone had read them in a hurry. Briggs knelt, pulling the stack closer. His name was on every envelope. Not Briggs. Not Old Man Briggs. His full name. Written in the same handwriting he hadn't seen in decades. Thomas Briggs. His breath caught. Only one person used to write his name like that. Mary, his wife, gone for 20 years. Hands trembling, he opened the first letter. Tom, I hear things in the walls at night. Scratching, whispers, I don't know how to tell you without sounding crazy. Briggs' heart lurched. These letters were dated weeks before she died, letters he had never seen. Rusty whined from the doorway, pacing. Briggs opened another. Tom, something is coming near the barn at night. I hear footsteps, slow, heavy, like it knows I'm alone. Briggs swallowed hard. His fingers shook as he opened a third. If anything happens to me, follow Rusty. He always knows. Briggs froze. Rusty stepped into the barn at last, sniffing the letters, then tugging lightly at Briggs' sleeve before trotting back out. Wait, boy, Briggs whispered, gathering the letters and following. Rusty led him across the yard, past the fence, toward the backfield, the one no one went into anymore. The one that backed up to the woods. Briggs' chest tightened as memories rose. Mary disappearing for an hour that last night, coming back pale, trembling, unable to speak. Rusty kept leading him deeper into the trees until they reached the old creek. The one that had flooded the night Mary died. Rusty stopped, whined, looked down. At a small mound of earth Briggs had never noticed, covered in moss and wildflowers, soft and undisturbed. Briggs knelt beside it, heart cracking open. Rusty placed a paw gently on the mound, looking up at Briggs with a grief that had never faded. The truth hit Briggs like a weight. Mary hadn't drowned in the flood. She hadn't wandered off. She had come here, alone, afraid, hunted by something she wrote about in her letters. And she had died right here. Briggs lifted the last unopened envelope from the bundle. The ink was smeared but readable. Tom, if Rusty finds you, follow him. He'll take you where I am. I'm sorry. I didn't want you to see me like this. Tears blurred Briggs' vision. Rusty let out a soft, painful howl, a sound he hadn't made since the night Mary vanished. Briggs whispered, I'm here, Mary. I'm here now. A cold wind slipped through the trees, rustling the leaves, almost like a sigh, almost like a whisper. And for the first time in 20 years, Briggs didn't feel alone. Rusty pressed against him, trembling, and somewhere in the shadows of the woods, something watched. Something that had followed Mary, something that wasn't done.